Not very well, I don't think. I think deep inside, obviously, because everything kind of goes on in Jace's head. Um, and to get the news while you're away as well definitely doesn't help. So he's obviously gone on his dragon, spent the whole journey just crying, thinking about things that he shouldn't be thinking about, overthinking. Yeah, I don't think he's faring very well emotionally, but physically, I feel like he'll look fine because feels like he has to look fine. And that beautiful scene where he finally just sort of leaps into Rhaenyra's arms, I think is just beautiful because we don't get to see that often. Their mother and son moments. But yeah, not very well. But I think these two will help each other out as well in a relationship kind of aspects.
I think they're all going through a lot, but I think for Baela, everything feels so disjointed because her whole kind of like foundation has just suddenly changed. She's so used to being with her grandmother and seeing the rest of her family, you know, often, but she lived at Driftmark and she came here and now suddenly everything's changed and they're all living here and there's a war happening and she's having to redevelop this relationship with her siblings and cousins. And so I think for her, she just wants somebody to like grab onto as an anchor, and Daemon isn't that person. He's not really ever been that person. So I think she finds that in Jace, and that's where we meet the two of them this season.
Yeah, I mean,
They were set up to fail from day dot.
yeah, they didn't really have a choice in the matter, did they? They just were born into this house and.
Yeah, we did say earlier though that if they'd have been kinder to Aemond when they were kids,
Yeah, this probably
that
would have
maybe
never
things would have
happened.
happened slightly differently. So maybe they are a little bit in the wrong, but they were kids.
Yeah, the pressure definitely. Like, it's mostly excitement, but me and Bethany personally have had moments where we're like, oh no, like we feel nervous.
Yeah.
But we have each other, which is really nice, and all the casts have each other's backs, and we're all like one big family, ironically.
Yeah.
But that's what I think is really nice because we all just look after each other, don't we?
And some days you have days where you come in and you feel so good, and then other days you have days where you come in and you just feel a bit crap. And I think that just happens in life, so it's going to happen over a 6-month shoot.
Yeah.
But it's a really supportive set
Yeah.
within the cast, and we've all got a real love for each other.